Number 6, we are told that a colony of termites has taken up residence in an abandoned building. The population can be modeled by P equals 10x plus 1 divided by x plus 1, where x is the number of months after infestation and P is the population in millions. A says to find and interpret the p-intercept. So the p-intercept is the value of p when x equals 0. So how many roaches were there? Termites, sorry. How many termites were there when the infestation first began? So when p is 0, that's going to be 10 times 0 plus 1 divided by 0 plus 1. So the infestation began with not one termite, but population in millions. All right, at the beginning of this infestation, 1 million termites showed up. The next thing says to find and interpret the horizontal asymptote. And so, again, the horizontal asymptote, since the degree of our numerator and the degree of our denominator is the same, there is a horizontal asymptote at p equals 10. And that means that as we go off to infinity, right, as time goes on, we will have 10 million termites, but no more than 10 million termites. So our initial termite was 1 million, and the asymptote tells us that in the long run, we will end up with 10 million termites in the building. Let's go ahead and look at number 7 while we're at it. So in number 7, it says that the cost in millions of dollars of the federal government to seize P% of an illegal drug as it enters the country is C equals 528P divided by 100 minus P. And P is a percentage, so it will be somewhere in between 0 and 100. So the first thing it asks is to find the cost of seizing 25% of the drug. So to find the cost of seizing 25% of the drug, we would just plug in 25 for P. So that would be 528 times 25, because we said that P was the percent. And then we do 100 minus 25. Take out the handy-dandy TI calculator. Let me grab my calculator out of my phone real quick so that you can see it. There we go. Alright, so there's our calculator. So we're just going to plug in 528 times 25, and then we will take that and divide by 75, and it looks like 176. So the cost of seizing, that is in millions of dollars, so the cost of seizing 25% would be 176 million. Now the next question, is it possible to seize 100% of the drug? Now, if this is the true cost, the answer to that would be no, because 100 is not actually in the domain of this function. As we approach 100, we are actually going to find that there is an asymptote on this function, and the cost would go to infinity. So it is not actually possible to seize 100% of the drug because the cost would just be too much. And that is 6 and 7.